Hi, boys and girls. I have a book that I'd like to share with you. It's right over here. And it is called Play With Me by Maria Hall Ets. Now, before I read this book to you, I would like to tell you the names of the parts of the book. So this is the front cover. And then here you have the back cover. I turn it sideways. This right here is the spine of the book. Now, if we look at the front cover again, at the very top is the title of the book. The title of the book is the name of the book. So Play With Me, right here, Play With Me is the title of the book. And then right here on the bottom, it says by Maria Hall Ets. That is the author of the book. So the person who wrote all the words in this book. So we'll say it again. Front cover, back cover. On the front cover, you'll find the title and the name of the author. And then right here, this is the spine of the book. And the spine of the book holds it all together. So it holds the front cover, the back cover, and then all the pages in between. Now let's get to the good part and read the story together. I'll set that down in front of me. I'll go ahead and let you see what I'm seeing right here on my table. There we go. So you can see I'm holding my book here. Let's open it up. So there's the title again, Play With Me. Play With Me, story and pictures by Maria Hall Ets. So that means that Marie is the author and the illustrator. She wrote all the words that are in this book, but she also drew all the pictures that are in this book. She's both the author and the illustrator. The sun was up and there was dew on the grass, and I went to the meadow to play. A grasshopper sat on the leaf of a weed. He was eating it for his breakfast. Grasshopper, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he leaped away. You can see there's the grasshopper nibbling on a leaf. And then, uh-oh, there it goes. A frog stopped jumping and sat down by the pond. I think he was waiting to catch a mosquito. Frog, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he leaped away too. A turtle was sitting on the end of a log. He was just sitting still, getting warm in the sun. Turtle, I said, will you play with me? But before I could touch him, he plopped into the water. A chipmunk was sitting beneath the oak tree, shelling an acorn with his sharp little teeth. Chipmunk, I said, will you play with me? But when I ran near him, he ran up the tree. And I had to look hard to try to find the chipmunk. And there I could see its little tail still. A blue jay came and sat down on a bough and jabbered and scolded the way blue jays do. Blue jay, I said, will you play with me? But when I held my hands, he flew away. A rabbit was sitting behind the oak tree. He was wiggling his nose and nibbling a flower. Rabbit, I said, will you play with me? And I tried to catch him, but he ran to the woods. A snake came sneaking through the grass, zigzagging and sliding the way snakes do. Snake, I said, will you play with me? But even the snake ran away down his hole. So here you see the snake, and then, it went right into that little hole. None of them would play with me. Oh, so I picked a milkweed and blew off its seeds. Then I went to the pond and sat down on a rock. And I watched a bug making trails on the water. I had to really look closely for this. So right there is a little bug, and it's disturbing the surface of the water. See, it's leaving a trail right there. Right there, that's that tiny little bug. And as I sat there without making a sound, Grasshopper came back and sat down beside me. Then Frog came back and sat down in the grass. And Slowpoke Turtle crawled back to his log. And Chipmunk came and watched me and chattered. And Blue Jay came back to his bough overhead. And Rabbit came back and hopped around me. And Snake came out of his hole. And as I sat still, there without making a sound, so they wouldn't get scared and run away, out from the bushes where he had been hiding came a baby fawn and looked at me. Now, I like this picture because there's the fawn, and then the little girl. If you look at her eyes are looking right towards that baby fawn. We don't want to forget the blue jay up there too. I held my breath, and he came nearer. He came so near, I could have touched him. But I didn't move, and I didn't speak, and the fawn came up and licked my cheek. Oh, now I was happy as happy could be, for all of them were playing with me. The end. I hope you enjoyed the book.